Hello, this is my public speaking class, my persuasive public speaking class on pushing our young generation to go back to school. I I at 15 I got my first job, and at 15 I got my first job, and from there on I just right after high school I just work. I never went back to school. Um, so I worked in insurance for many years. I got my license and I became self-employed. After becoming um after becoming self-employed, some stuff happened that I just had to switch. I was forced to switch careers or plan B. So I applied for college. Right now I'm attending college for associate's degree on paralegal studies. So I really like it. Um, I like it because I'm learning something new. I'm learning something that's interesting, and it's the type of knowledge that you want to have um, to defend yourself and um, just for everything. It's it's very interesting as a personal and educational knowledge. Um, so I have I have some teachers that are very inspiring. Their stories are very inspiring. Um, but overall, I think I should have gone to college sooner. I should have gone to college sooner. I should have applied. Um, I should have applied for college right after high school. I would have already had my degree, and I probably would have been. If I would have had my degree right after high school, I probably would have already gone for lawyer. Because you want to keep moving forward. You want to keep moving up in your life. You don't want to stay just there in the same job forever. That isn't me. Like I need to switch. I need to learn new things. I need to see what's the next higher up position. Because then when it's like the same job over and over, you kind of get bored. Unless you're working in sales. Um, Sales are exciting because there's always I can sell more and more and more. Always. You know, oh, I sold 5 yesterday. This time I'm gonna sell 6, or the next time I'm gonna sell 7, and you're pretty much competing with yourself. So I enjoy sales as well, but since I'm not working in that field, um, I don't know how what the niche is gonna be in this career. But I do enjoy the knowledge, everything that I'm learning, my professors and everything. My point is that I should have gotten prepared a long time ago. I think that we should push our daughters and our sons to go to college right after high school. Um, even if it's expensive, even if you have to sacrifice a couple of things here and there, or maybe having lesser channels in your cable box. I think it is extremely helpful for them, for their future, especially for women nowadays. Because if they're married and their husband bails on them, they have a degree, they can stand on their own, and they don't have to worry about how they're going to pay the mortgage, how they're going to pay the car payment, and how their kids are going to be taken care of, because they would have a backup plan, you know. Um, Most women don't have a backup plan. We just, they just figure it's never going to happen to me. Um, but you never know the way life turns. So I think it's very important for all our children, our sisters, our cousins, everybody to get educated, to go to college right after high school. Definitely, definitely. Not to wait till you're much older, because usually by that time you have mortgage payments, car payments, and you have children that take a significant amount of your time. So it's very important. Um, not only not only for them, but for their future, for their daughters. If your children have a degree, when they have children, it is expected that their children's going to go to college as well. It becomes it becomes like a trade within the family, within the family history. So, um, and you break the cycle that nobody goes to college, you know, because usually it does proceed that way. Um, and if they were to be prepared, they would never have to be going through to welfare. You know, they would be, it would help them in, extremely in several different angles. And not only that, nowadays we're there's a lot of women empowerment, and these women that have these speeches, like women congression, stuff like that. They're very well educated women that you just want to listen to what they have to say, because it's very inspiring in how they help one another, and how they're they also empower women to go back to school, to get prepared, because you never know what could happen in the future. um so I think overall we should we should push our kids to go to college, to our boys to us, of course. I just think it's a little bit harder for females that are not educated, and are left, like, after a divorce. You have no idea how you're gonna make it on your own. So it's just a little bit harder on women. That's what I mean. But I think overall we should tell our children, um, like my boys. I have two boys. Um, I'm definitely gonna be pushing them to go to college right after high school, even if it costs us money, even if we have to struggle at some point. I'm definitely gonna push them to get it done. And by the time they're my age, they're gonna understand why I pushed them so much to 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 get a degree. And that's my persuasive speech.